I'm Karen Edwards.
And we're with the coffee shops. And we are in Chicago, Illinois, or outside Chicago, Illinois. And we are at Mycocycle. We told you this morning, and
the mushrooms.
wow, I know, check out the mushrooms. But I tell you what, this is nothing compared to what we saw today.
Oh my goodness, it was just so impressive.
Oh,
so
okay.
impressive.
Seriously, and I've said this, but I have to say it again. I was expecting to come and visit and see this big pile of shingles with a bunch of fungus and mushrooms growing on top of it. That is not what we saw. We saw a manufacturing process of really taking all kinds of materials, roofing, but insulation, carpet's the big one, and putting fungi with it, and it comes out as a usable source to be able to go back into manufacturing of carpet. It was amazing.
It was amazing and impressive.
Yeah.
And just nobody else is doing this in this space, right?
In fact, it's patented.
I know. And you know what? We might have a special guest.
I'm telling you, the brilliance behind this is right here with us. So we would like to have Joanne Rodriguez join us. Come on.
Come on in, scoot down just a little. There we go.
Are we good? Okay. Thank you for having us today.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Loved having RT3 here. Loved being involved with RT3 from the start, and seeing the promotion of innovation and the support of companies that are trying to just change the world.
Yeah, and you are changing the world. Tell us just a little bit about that.
So Mycocycle is decarbonizing the material supply chain, primarily in the built environment. 11% of all greenhouse gases come from materials in our buildings. So our roofs, walls, and floors are responsible for a massive amount of greenhouse gas emissions. So what we're doing is taking the waste materials, post-industrial as well as post-consumer. We're applying fermentation scientists or fungi to them, processing them over a matter of week or so to not only remove the toxins, but then create a reusable byproduct that is a composite of, say, carpet and a chitin biopolymer from the mushrooms. And that is replacing plastics. And so at the end of the day, our products are outperforming petrochemicals, and we love that.
It's really, when we talk to the manufacturers today, they're like, this is a solution we've been looking for.
We need other options besides the raw materials that they're currently using.
Yeah, I mean, there is a finite availability of some of those raw materials that we never thought we'd see the end of. We're starting to see the end of now, that or massive tariffs related to shipping them in, as well as the consequence of emissions related to shipping them. And so we see this dynamic shift happening in the material sector related to how contractors approach projects, as well as how building owners want their projects done. We happen to be at this nexus of waste and new materials. And so we're really trying to promote greener chemicals. And if you think about all the materials we make in the world, 90% of them end up as some form of waste. So they're either being burned or chemically changed, or they're being buried. This now upcycles them into new uses, so we don't have to extract more virgin resources.
Yeah. It's really saving our environment, saving our planet overall. Why should roofing professionals care?
Oh, I think you know, the roof is just kind of a necessary evil for many people. I've heard this in my career. I spent much of my career in roofing. I think we could change this and think about the high performance element and high performance nature that a roof can provide. So a platform for solar, for stormwater management, but now it can be a platform for high performing materials, and they can be greener and cleaner. If you think about where the majority of our asphaltic products come from, you see some pushback. There's a lot of plastics used in this process as well. If we could start to make incremental steps to make this a cleaner or more environmentally friendly or circular use that has a high performing element to it, I think that will be a game changer. The roof won't be an afterthought, it'll be a first thought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's, Karen, first, great job as executive director of RT3 to bring all this together. I help in the background now and then. Yeah. But I think really bringing the roofing professionals that we had here today to come and see the tour and to really go through exactly how, and today we saw carpet coming in, ground up carpet, and how it ends up in a material that now will go back in to making carpet. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, it'll go back into some form of commercial flooring or even new applications outside of the built environment, so into automotive or consumer products. And so it opens up this exchange of ecosystems that's not necessarily a one-to-one equation. And so it'll allow us to process a higher volume of waste to solve one industry issue and maybe put it into an industry that's a little bit more accepting of having something that's bio-based. But, you know, the group that was here today, very open mind and very curious, and we were happy to host them and have them through, and you guys as well. So, longtime advisors for us. So it's kind of, I feel like a big sense of pride to have you both here and kind of show off a little bit.
And it's a big sense of pride for us to be here and to see it. And they've outgrown the space.
Yeah.
Like you've got, you know, the labs over there and the offices here, and you're looking for, where are you now, 10,000 square feet?
Yeah, we're 10,000.
And you're looking for,
Hi. It's good to see everyone. This was impressive. I mean, I'll never look at mushrooms the same way again. And the statistics are staggering to me, to think of the waste in the construction field overall and to see what you have just discovered and what the effort that it takes and how precious each of these growth spurts for you guys have been is just really impressive.
Thank you.
So
Incredible.
You need to introduce yourself, Carol.
I'm Carol Wyman. I am the product director and business development director for the coffee shops.
First time we've had her on camera. Carol is part of the coffee shops. We're so proud of that and so excited. And you were
So
here
happy
today
to
as
be here.
part
Yeah,
of RT3.
this was wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
a lot more coming in the future, huh?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I want to personally put a challenge out to the industry. This is the kind of stuff that really can make a difference. And if you get a chance to really understand what Mycocycle is doing, if you're a contractor, ask your distributors, ask your manufacturers what they're doing with recycled content, because you aren't always going to be able to take your tear-offs to the landfills, and you're going to need solutions. And that was what we talked about a lot today, is that at the end of the day, the contractors are going to be left holding the bag because of all the debris that has no place to go. So you need solutions like what you would have, right?
Don't be a bystander, be an upstander while we upcycle.
Yeah. Look at you. I don't know if I can
little
stand this
marketing.
close. Wow.
Now you know
That is
why.
so circular. I love it. No, I happen to agree on all of it. And if you have questions, please reach out via our website, mycocycle.com, and we're happy to answer them and engage.
That's great. Thank you so much for having us
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thank
being
you.
here,
Thanks for
Carol.
having me.
Welcome to the coffee shops. We will probably not be back, although we are heading to the new NRCA office. So Karen and I may do one more today, so stay tuned.